Overall, we expect the global economy to decline by 1.3% in 2009. This is year on year. The weakest performance by far of the whole post-war period. Growth would return in 2010, helped by strong policies, but would remain just under 2%, so still well below what we would see as a normal growth rate for the average for the year.
Just your thoughts on the U.S. economy. Any signs of recovery? And if
there was a very sharp contraction of the U.S. economy in the fourth quarter of last year. There's probably a significant contraction in the first quarter. But there are signs that at least that rate of contraction is now starting to moderate. Consumer demand has been a little bit stronger. So we're expecting growth in consumption, in part because of the decline in petroleum prices, in part because of adjustment in Social Security at the beginning of the year. There's also been some improvement in business confidence, some signs of bottoming out in housing markets. But these are very early days. We should not expect a return to growth anytime soon.
Explain this number. Germany has already deployed a lot of fiscal stimulus. Basically, the general government deficit went from balance in 2008 to a deficit of around 5% in 2009. So this is significant support to the economy. And the deficit is expected to widen further to around 6% in 2010. Now, could they do more? The answer is yes. Germany does have the room to do more. Should they do more at this stage? I think our view is that they should definitely consider doing so. They should have measures ready to roll out, especially when downside risks materialize. 1.3% GDP for Brazil this year.
Brazil, like other countries in Latin America, is suffering from a combination of shocks: the sharp decline in commodity prices for the products that Brazil exports, tightening in financial conditions, and the global slowdown in trade. This had a fairly major impact on the Brazilian economy in the fourth quarter. We do see some signs of improvement in the first quarter, in part because the Brazilian authorities are using macroeconomic policies actively to respond to this shock.